Hey guys, welcome back to episode 2 of our funny little podcast, the EPCast. You good over there?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, I'm good.
You sure?
I'm fine.
Hey.
Yeah, we've had a lot going on for January, and here we are in February. So I got the Rona. I got it. I got what's it called? Big dick. No.
Pacey got tiny penis fever.
Hey. It's called.
That's what it's called.
It's called cock big 19.
Google.com. What's the pandemic about?
Google.com.
Tiny penis fever. I can't believe Google Bezos just told me that right now. Wow. Crazy.
I got sick, and it lasted.
Sick of these hoes.
Shut up.
I made that joke in a funny tweet.
Yeah, I got sick for like 2 weeks, and we didn't do anything. Yeah. I was too sick to like really work on anything. Mm-hmm. Being me, I really let that get to my head, and I was like, man, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do anything. I'm just not going to. So I didn't, and that's the thing. Then I was like, hey, I'm feeling a lot better. You want to record today?
I was like, funny you mentioned that. I'm sick now.
Yeah, he was like,
so even now, my voice sounds a little funny, a little more nasally than usual. Even though I usually sound like a little nasally little freak, like, hey guys, Elvis from EPCast.
That's the Elvis I know.
I'm doing it. I just don't want to talk like into the mic, because what if I go like, poop, poop, poop.
Yeah,
you know
but like
I mean?
I'm talking into the mic and it sounds really
yeah, but
crisp.
You're farther away. I have to get closer because my voice is a tiny little quiet man voice. Yeah. Because my throat is fucked. Yeah. And my nose.
Ooh, my name's Elvis, and I have orange hair, and everything. All my features are all messed up. All my senses, all my throat. Can you do that thing with your uvula where you breathe in? I think I was doing this at school the other day, but it's like. You sound like a dying dog.
Yeah,
it's like a growling dying dog, like on its last leg.
Like a fucking collapsed lung. A dog with a collapsed lung. You're just like trying to have a little moment with your dog on its last day, and it's just like,
right, boy.
You're gonna be A-okay, boy.
Boy, I know you got hit by a car. But you're gonna be just fine. It's okay, boy. You're gonna be great. Starts like talking. He's like, no. Come on, boy. Just get up. Walk it off, boy.
Funny, I mean, that's not really how my dog went out. She just couldn't do it no more. Hips gave out. We were just like, well, she's still breathing fine, but she had that little mouth cancer.
Yeah, same with my dog.
She still can't get. I think it's freaking weird that yeah, we had the same breed of dog.
I just hit the microphone.
You just hit the microphone. And
sorry.
It really picked that. It picked that up. Damn. What's wrong with you? Ruining this whole podcast.
Do you want to know what's wrong with me?
Yeah. No hose.
If you knew, then why would what? God, you make no sense. It's currently like 12 a.m. at least.
No, it's 3 in the afternoon.
Yeah, you check the watch. That's not on your wrist.
It's 3 in the afternoon. The wind chimes. That's what that was.
It is currently 1:01. I was way off.
3 p.m.
It's not 3 p.m.
Yeah, why'd you check your phone? It says it right there.
Oh, it does. I forgot that I have a TV.
Man. Pacey,
yeah, no. So Elvis got sick.
Brain.
I got sick. Elvis got sick. I had cock big 19. He did not.
I don't think I did. At least I kind of lost my sense of smell. So and that's
what were you gonna smell? Your nose is already fucked.
Yeah, it's funny. Did I tell my little deviated septum story on the channel already?
Yeah, in the episode with the shooter one.
The one where you
talked about Thanos' penis.
Dwayne Johnson on.
Why do you say these insane things that you say?
Dwayne the Cock Johnson. Dwayne the Cock Johnson on our podcast, real?
Anyways, after we'll talk about it. During my sickness at least, I got like horrible headaches.
Yeah. And, I heard that's a thing with COVID.
Well, I don't know if it was COVID. just regular COVID, or if it was the other one. What's that name again?
Octopus.
Octopussy? My friend at school didn't believe that was a 007 movie.
Octopussy? There was a
Octopussy.
007 Octopussy? That was the name of a movie?
It's literally called Octopussy.
That's incredible.
You didn't know that?
No.
That's incredible. That's amazing. Octo.
That's barely fathomable.
Hey, Bixby. You bitch. Hey, Bixby.
You fucking whore. Can't say that.
Hi. I can't believe it's nighttime already.
Shut up, whore.
Sure.
Yeah,
1983.
Okay.
Oh, see, Valentine's Day wrap.
I wrapped this Valentine's gift for you.
Aw, babe. She's going fucking hardcore. Damn.
There's nothing like a homemade Valentine. A heartfelt way to say hi,
okay.
be mine. Filled with paper, love, ribbon, and lace. They're a surefire way to bring a smile to a face. Deliver in secret or out loud and say a confession of affection with expression on display. Or pass them to friends. They're in luck. A Valentine is like a long distance hug.
Word. Look up Octopussy.
Yeah, it got a 43% from Rotten Tomatoes.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 007, dude.
83% like this movie.
James Bond is assigned to solve the murder of Agent 009, killed in East Germany, clutching a fake
All these people are old.
egg. The trail leads to India, where
Hold on.
they get over there and they're like,
This is
"Hello,
uncomfortable.
you were looking for an egg?"
Are you allowed to say that?
Yeah,
Like on the podcast?
yeah. They did it
sure?
with. They did it with.
Are you allowed to say that? Like for real? Like on God? Like
I think so.
like no joking? No goofs, no gaffs? You sure about that?
Oh, I forgot how to breathe for a second.
That's healthy.
Anyway, so yeah, I just had mainly headaches with
A little bit of headaches.
my sickness.
Which is weird. You really didn't get it that bad, especially considering.
Everyone in my family had it.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, my dad had it for like 3 weeks. Poor guy. He had everything. He forgot.
Still seems kind of like miserable as you.
That's just who he is. But yeah, no, my mom had it. I think she's the one that brought it home because I was fine. She's like, "Man, I'm feeling bad," and I was
I'm
like,
feeling freaky, man.
And then like 2 weeks passed. I'm like, "Damn, I don't feel good." My dad's like, "Damn, I don't feel good." Then I got fucked in the nose by the lady at the hospital with the.
Oh yeah, that's
You
why,
really gave me a concerned look there. You're like, what? No. Yeah, she like stuck it way up there, and that was only for the flu, and I didn't think there was gonna be more until she was. My mom's like, Pacey, look at her. I was like, what? There's more. My eyes were like all teary and everything, and she stuck it on up there, and she didn't laugh. She enjoyed it. She was like,
hold still now.
just whisper, just.
Hold still now. Hold on. Oh,
It's disgusting.
They
I
let me
hate
do
that.
it myself when they tested me. Well, this was like.
Well, they shouldn't have done that because like you don't know how far to go.
Yeah, but I mean I don't know. Maybe they let me do it because I'm a grown ass man. They saw
Still,
that.
you don't know how far. Did they ask you
I
anything?
mean, they were
prior?
standing right in front of me. They were watching me do it.
They were just not more hot. Oh, go up more. You're like, oh. It's like this takes halfway
yeah,
up.
both my mom and the nurse lady was watching me do it.
Yeah, but I mean, like that's weird. That doesn't seem.
Well, would you rather do it yourself? Would you rather some like strange?
I'd rather
lady
have
the
the nurse do it. Yeah, because they know how far to go in. And
Well, I did it plenty.
did you?
Test came back negative.
Maybe it's 'cause
Idiot.
you were like too afraid to go. You were too afraid to go all
I
the way.
tested myself like twice.
You were too afraid to go all
Well, I
the
didn't
way.
test myself twice. I got one of those
Yeah,
mail-out tests, and I got one of those take-home
Yeah,
tests.
you were too afraid to go all the way though.
This
You put
is
it like halfway in. You're like, I can't
Just
do
like
this.
My penis and your mama.
Oh, you took it out. Good, thank
It was
you.
scary.
Good.
It was scary. I almost fell in.
It's horrible. That's disgusting.
I was almost like, whoa, I want to go spelunking.
You're like, hello.
Hello down there. Can't say that.
Can't do that.
That's not, censor that.
I'm
Put
not
it-
censoring it.
Come on.
No, I'm not gonna go through and censor
Oh my
it.
God! Now we're gonna get sued. They're gonna sue us.
Is Zach gonna come
He's
to our
gonna
door?
watch. He's gonna be like, That's
can't do that.
That's mine. You can't do that. And then we're gonna get a
He's like
cease and desist.
scanning it. He's like, oh, when he plays reference located.
He plays it at like 8 times speed, but he hears it all.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
like,
he-
he like
I
pauses
feel like
it
he-
right on the dot. He's like, "That's mine.
That's mine.
You can't use that."
He can't. That's not what he sounds like. We're making him sound like a
we're
little
making him
fucking
sound like a little
hominid.
hobgoblin.
Yeah, no. So yeah, I got sick. That was fun. I watched Meet the Blacks while I was sick. You never seen that movie?
No.
Meet the Black. It's a Purge parody, like a spoof
Oh.
movie, one of the last ones.
Mm-hmm.
And Snoop Dogg does whiteface, and it was perfect. I literally thought it was just a white man. And I was like,
You look a lot like
you look a lot like Snoop. D-O-double-G.
Snoop Dogg.
You must be related. And I looked it up, and I was like, oh, whoa. What else did I do? I laid miserably in my bed and like rolled around, and the next morning it's like I'm gonna start working out again.
You're like, damn. You
And I
started
did.
working out while you were sick?
Yeah.
Stupid.
Well, no, I'm not. No, you have to stay up. You have to stay active when you're sick.
Well, yeah, but not like
With
working
COVID,
out.
at least. What?
Not like working out.
Well, what else am I
You
gonna
walk
go do?
around to keep yourself.
What am I
like-
gonna do? Go walk around in the snow, slip in ice, and be like, "Damn, double whammy!" And then like, fucking piece of ice falls on my head, just completely.
You just like start crying in the snow, like.
That'd be awful. But like, no, the first night that everyone had it, like my dad just refused to go to sleep, so he stayed in the living room since my room's
Why
like,
did you
right by
refuse
it.
to go to sleep?
Because he just couldn't, because he was so like stuffed up and everything,
okay.
and everyone was coughing. So I was like laying in my room. I didn't have my fan on.
Bunch of
It
house
had-
full of
I-
sick people.
Yeah,
Ugh.
I sleep with my fan. I can't sleep without it. It has to be blowing into my face.
And,
But
and you just it blows in your face. You're like, she wasn't lying. Damn.
I was like,
It's campfire.
I should call her. It's awful. But my dad, like the first night, he gets mad at me whenever I have a cough. He was like, "Take something for that damn cough." And like
Gets on his nerves, dude.
that one night, the
You're
first
just
night
like-
I was
you're just
laying
like
in here.
You're just like. He's like, will you shut up?
God.
God.
You
Damn.
literally never stop talking. You never stop. You never stop.
Just making noise.
Never stop. But
Fuck.
that first night I was like laying in here. I was sound asleep. I was actually kind of comfortable. I had a dream about Meet the Blacks too. I had a dream that I was in it.
That you met Whiteface Snoop Dogg and you were
No,
like,
I was just in. I was
You
like,
just
I literally met the Blacks that night. But and it was more of like a battle royale type dream. It's not funny because it's how it works.
Meet the
but,
Blacks, Battle Royale.
But no, my dad kept waking me up because like, he was sitting there. He's like,
Just like coming all the way. He came all the way into your room.
no, he was just. He walks in my room, stares at.
Rustles you awake. He just coughs all over your face. Gets spit and phlegm all over your face. Like,
Dad.
take some for that damn cough.
No, he was sitting in the living room in his recliner, and all I heard was.
Gets a little bit of spit up on his shirt.
Oh, that made me lightheaded. But
like,
no, he
damn.
did that, and then finally it went like completely silent, and then he started making like these choking noises in my mind. I was like, I need to get up and go check on him, but I didn't. And then it just went completely silent. And I was like,
He's like,
well,
he's dead.
that's a problem for tomorrow. I rolled back over, and then the dream started, and
The Black started.
The Black started. I can't say.
I said Meet the Black started. You took the whole.
The Black started, but no, like I started having the dreams, and we were in a battle royale in the desert,
With Meet the Blacks.
and we were like,
You're
we
like,
have
my
to go.
heroes.
No, they were all standing around. There was this woman with a cowboy hat
They
on,
put Meet the Blacks in Fortnite.
and she was like, "We have to go to the dome, and we have to attack."
Head.
And there, like, my dream was like, it's awful. My dream was like really thought out, and it was like, it wasn't even a
Ridiculous.
dome. It was a canyon, like a big open, like a big bowl.
So if it was a recurring dream for you, huh?
Yeah, because I'd wake up and I'd
Like,
wake up from my head cold and I'd
Meet
be
the
like,
Blacks.
no, shut up.
Yeah.
I'd wake up and I'd be like, man, and I'd roll over and the dream would start up right where it left off. There was this
You had to finish it.
there was the woman. She was like the head leader. Then there was the one skinny guy from Meet the Blacks. He was a little man running around. He was a
Skinny
little
little
goofy. He also stole like the main character's weed in the movie. You would
Weed
know if you
card.
watched it.
I'm not
but,
watching Meet the Blacks.
I think you should. It's pretty funny.
okay.
But the mom, she's a Mexican Latino, and she was like, And yeah, no, I can't remember everything that happened, but I do remember specifics. And then I was like, man, this is really cool. And I woke up. I was like, damn, I'm thirsty as hell. And I took a drink and I like almost threw up on the floor, laid back down. Dream started up again. We were moving out.
Because it was an alternate reality.
Yeah. Oh, they put me in Fortnite. I don't think
They
you
put
realize.
Pacey in Fortnite.
They put Pacey in
and
Fortnite.
Meet the Blacks.
Which one are you gonna go buy? But don't buy me. I'm not for sale.
You should on the black market.
It's horrible.
Right.
But no, we started our attack, and the dream kept ending, and I'd wake up right before we do anything. Like as soon as we're about to like do something, it'd be like, "Oh, wake up, wake the fuck up." So I would, and it wasn't fun. But I never finished that dream, and I'm really upset about it. So that was my sick experience.
Sounds like a you problem.
How about yours?
When I was sick,
Oh, I sucked a lot of penis.
it wasn't.
Why would you say that, dude? What are you, gay? What, do you like penis in your mouth? Never mind, you just answered that. Don't look at me like that. You're the one that said it, you fucking freak. What are you, gay? It's okay to be gay, audience. I'm not against that, actually. I think it's pretty cool. Not when Elvis does it, though. No. I'm sorry.
Anyway, when I was sick, it wasn't nearly as bad as last time I was sick. Last time I was sick was awful. Right? Yeah. That's funny to you? You mock me into the microphone. You go, shut up. Like, honestly. Like, I just can't stand you. Like, I don't even know why I do this with you.
Go on.
It's funny, I guess. But yeah, when I was
Continue.
sick, this time around, I just sat home. Luckily, it coincided with a lot of our snow days that we.
Yeah, no, mine was, while I was sick, that was literally all the snow days. Because I remember the first day I came back, I was fucking pissed. I was like, dude, the one day I was hoping we'd have a snow day, I actually have to come to school. And we didn't have the snow day. I was pissed off. I punched Mr. White in the stomach. He went, ooh.
Spit up a little bit on his desk.
I was like, that's what you get.
But yeah, when I was sick this time around, all I did was just sit at home and play Skyrim. That was all I really did.
You didn't have any like experiences or like?
Well, no, this wasn't nearly as bad as it was. Just like I had a slight fever. I had a little bit of a cough. Last time I was sick was fucking terrible though. It was like mid-November, day after my birthday. I didn't talk about this on the channel yet, have I? Me being sick, like this, like.
Honestly, we've talked about so many fucking stories. I can't remember. Yeah. I'm really tired. Go on.
I don't think I've talked about this before.
I
got really sick.
Enough, nearly enough. I should.
I'm just gonna let him wear himself out.
I should look into that. Because I mean, she's hot. Damn.
Okay.
Kathleen. Fucking baddie.
Yeah. Anyway, when I was sick, like back in November, like mid-November.
In November, what? Oh, you're still talking.
Yeah. It was almost like I was talking first, then you started going on about having sex with my mom because it's so funny. It's so fucking funny,
Definitely.
dude. I'm laughing so hard over here, just yucking it up, slapping my little knee, just having a good old time over here, huh? Look at my fucking face. You see me laughing? Shut up.
You're smiling.
Shut up.
You're smiling.
There's not a smile on my face right
smile.
now.
I see that
There's
smile.
not a smile on my face.
I got that Pacey charm that like every time you look at me,
Pacey
you go, "Damn,
charm?
you fucking ugly."
Is that what you call it? Is that what you call it?
Yeah, because you looked at me
You
in school
smell.
today. You went, "Dude, you got that Pacey charm," and I was like, "Yeah, that's called
I was like, well,
it's
actually,
called 12
no.
months of not
I
showering."
walked into your room and I was like, "There's that Pacey charm."
I was like, the bodies are they're moving again. They're moving
Anyway.
again.
Yeah,
Oh, they're moving. There you go.
they're slithering.
No,
they're-
you don't get it. They got up.
They're grooving. They're jiving.
organless, inactive.
Yeah. But then I wear them like a little suit. And
That's
I walk
disgusting.
around.
Okay, you were sick.
I
You said
was
last
sick-
time you were sick.
Last time I was sick,
It was
like
awful.
it was early.
Terrible.
It was actually like early November because it was the day after my birthday. It was really funny. I was like, "Man, I just turned 18."
Oh, yeah, I
And
remember this.
And God was like, "You're not living it. You made it to 18. You're good. You're done." And I was like, "What?"
On up.
And I was horribly sick. Like it was bad. Like I think my fever topped out at like 105.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
That's not good.
And I remember there was one night. There was one night where I just got like really bad shakes. Like I was like in bed. I had like
I got really cold too.
3 I don't even know if it was cold. I had like 3 layers of blankets on.
So your first like action is to I gotta get wrapped up before I start shaking all over the house. I'm gonna turn into the Tasmanian devil if I don't hurry.
I'm gonna be a little Tasmanian.
If I don't hurry up and get these blankets on me.
But no, it was fucking terrible. It was like that was like the worst part of being sick, honestly.
Just being cold.
Oh no, just getting the shakes at night. I was wearing sweatpants, a shirt, and like 3 layers of blankets.
Yeah, that's called being cold. What do you mean you don't know if you were cold or not?
Because it didn't like necessarily feel like cold. I just couldn't get my body to stop like convulsing. It wasn't like a seizure because I could still move. I wasn't. I mean, I've never had a seizure, but I from what I know,
if
you
I'm
kind of like
understanding
lose
this,
most control of your body. I could like walk around.
So if I'm understanding this correctly, what you did was like simulate pressure being put onto your body by.
I should have wore a weighted blanket actually.
That's what you could have did.
I could have done that.
You could have done that instead of like just like fucking.
It like kept me up and everything. I was like, I even kept like I was like, stop doing this and
stop. It's enough.
Stop. Don't.
It's not funny. Quit. It's not funny if you don't stop. You're gay.
I felt kind of bad because Maverick was laying with me too, but the shaking got so bad. He was like, man, I don't even want to be here no more. So he just got up and left.
I don't even want to do this no more, man. Poor little guy. He was like trying to sleep and he was having dreams about cats. Or no, he can't do that anymore. He can't have dreams about cats
because I snipped him.
Because Elvis took him to the vet.
Ooh, snip him.
Ooh, snip him.
But yeah, and there was also I got a little gift, Ghost of Tsushima. That it wasn't even from my parents; it was from a friend.
I didn't buy you anything.
It wasn't you, idiot.
Wait, what?
Fuckface.
No, I did buy you something.
No, you didn't.
I bought you Resident Evil for like $20-some. Like,
oh, did you? Oh, yeah, you did.
Like a month prior, though. I was
yeah,
like, that counts. And then you're like, you want me to buy you something? I was like, no.
Don't. Please.
I don't like getting gifts. I've never liked getting gifts. I'm more of a giver.
But I got
so much to give, so many inches.
Yeah, pal.
Like at least 2.
On a good day.
Not even on a good day. That's just normal. That's the Pacey difference.
Yeah.
Now, 3 on a good day.
3 whole on a good day.
Not whole. It's just kind of like rounding up.
You round up.
Just a little bit.
It's like 2.7. Yeah, you round it up.
2.6.
That's still rounding up.
Yeah, it's above. That's above. Yeah, 5 and a
shove.
That is not a saying.
That's how. I swear to God, that
is not a real saying.
You would
5 and above. Give it a shot. It's like
4 below. Let it go. You don't remember that
1,
from
2,
elementary
3.
School?
Or no, that's like move your feet, lose your seat. Okay, hold on. I have to explain this. It's over. Okay. I need to explain this. There's a watch in my room and I can't fucking find it. And for the last like at least a year now, it's been fucking harassing us. And at first I thought it was a funny joke. I thought I was gonna make Elvis have a little schizo meltdown. I was like, I don't hear any watch. It's a watch that plays Mario music. And Elvis was like, there it is. And I was like, you sound insane. I can't fucking find it, and now I'm going insane.
That's how the song goes.
Poor guy was like on the verge of tears. But I was like, dude, you're insane. He was like, no. It's like, it's real.
I tried to put the mic up to it, so I don't know if it actually picked it up. But
I like enhance it or something. Yeah. I don't know. But no, that sounds fake as hell. Like that's 1, 2, 3, or no, move your feet, lose your seat. When someone's getting a drink at the water fountain, it's like 1, 2, 3, save some for me.
Which is stupid because the fountain has it's constantly.
Oh, I hated water. That. God, I hated that. There's this girl named Maggie.
Just be like,
slap their fucking face. I used to look at this one girl named Maggie, and I would like bend down. And she'd be like, 1, 2, 3, save some for me, and I'd like look at her while drinking it, and she'd just go,
just look up, be like, like really out of breath from drinking so much water.
I don't know if there's any left, and I'm not done yet.
I'm gonna make sure there's nothing left for you.
The kids that would put their mouth all the way on the thing. Do you remember those kids?
I didn't really have many of those.
Really?
I mean, they would put their mouths like close to it, but I never.
Dude,
I'm talking like kids that like mouth around it.
Yeah.
Not just like giving a little kiss, like.
Well, no, they'd put their mouth up to like the little, like the
Yeah, I
butthole that would shoot the water out.
It does kind of look like that, huh?
Yeah, they'd put their mouth on it. And one day I was like, I want to do that. And my mom's like, you'll get wolf disease. And I was like, damn, that sounds scary as hell. I'm like, I don't want that.
She just didn't want to say AIDS.
I'm sure that's the case, but she called it wolf disease. And I was like, I don't want that. And then one day my grandma was like, wolves are really cool. I was like, damn, they are. My mom's like, I got to change that. I was like, Mom, I want wolf disease. She, no.
Did you make that up or is it real?
What, wolf disease?
Like, is that a real, like, saying? Or did she just, like, make it up to
I think she just made that up.
Hold on.
Watch it be like literal AIDS in the mouth.
Wolf Hirschhorn syndrome. Genetic disorder that affects many parts of the body. Wow. Well, it's not called Wolf's disease. It's called Wolf Hirschhorn.
Sounds like, literally sounds like turning into a werewolf.
Sounds like it's made up.
Like your mom. I'm
Hey.
sorry. No,
Yeah.
but yeah, no, that the 5 and up, give it a push.
5 and above, give it a shot. Yeah, I learned it in elementary school, dude.
So fake.
I don't like use it anymore. I don't
So
I don't
fake.
sit in like
You know-
Mr. Moody's class doing physics work. And I'm not like, I don't sit there. I'm like, 5 and above, give it a shove. He's like,
Get out now.
he like throws stuff at me. I'm like, oh man.
No, I used like songs for multiplication for the longest time, like literally just up to like
and you're
last
making
year.
fun of me for
Yeah, well,
my
no,
little
we
saying.
did. We literally, my teacher would teach us like Christmas songs in the middle of summer to teach us.
kill her.
No, like I'm talking like January, February, March, April, May. January, February, March. January, February, March.
School only goes to May.
January, February, March, at least in March. She would be like, we're going to learn a song. And I was like, 7, 14, 21, 28.
I thought you were gonna say 1738.
What?
I thought you were gonna say 1738.
Oh, wait.
Like the funny little Drake song.
7, 14, 21.
1738.
Shut up. 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42,
used to-
49.
Uncle Bill, what happened?
63.
You used to call me on my cell phone.
Uncle Bill, what happened?
Uncle Bill.
Uncle Ben, what happened?
You used to call me on my cell phone.
It's just a long pause. No, like, God. Speaking of school, dude, I was so I was such a happy kid when I was little.
Happy little man. Yeah,
Then it
I was
all
happy
went
before
downhill.
then I moved here. Honestly,
Yeah, you got me though.
right.
I make everything better. You come in here, I'm like, damn, Fugly's here. You walk in, you're like, hey, Pacey, you ready to record? I'm like, damn, who is you?
Why you built like that? You really looked in the mirror. You thought that was a good look for today, didn't you? Huh? Isn't that right?
must have no mirrors, because damn.
You just don't have any mirrors in your house, do you? Damn. No sauce.
You're just like,
No wonder you get no hose.
you're like, stop.
What
stop.
shoes you bring? I go out all the way back to the
Cowboy
front door.
boots?
I bring them over, and you're like, damn.
Damn, you got the steel toe? Damn.
Okay, those are actually kind of cool though. But like the rest of you,
The rest of you?
like shit.
Shit.
Like what the fuck? Like
You-
seriously.
Your mom looked at you and said, "You're a handsome boy." No way.
No,
She felt bad for
There's
you.
no way. She just kind of like tried to did a little forced smile, then turned away.
She was like, it made like that cranking noise in like cartoons, like, "Grrr," and she was like, "You look good, honey. Get out. Get out. Get the fuck
go
out."
Away, go away.
Man, no, I like. There was a kid in elementary school. He was a Mexican foreign exchange student. I can't remember his name. I think it was like something really like stereotypical, like Alan or something like that.
Alan.
And
tell you what.
he spoke only Spanish, and I swear to God, I swear on God's name, he was under the slide. That's where he hung out. And I was like, "Hey, Alan, it's almost time to go inside." And he looked at me. He went, "Oh, I'm not ready yet." And I was like, and he started like speaking straight English to me. And then the teacher came over and he started speaking Spanish again.
Hola. No habla inglés. And you're just like, oh, okay, Alan, but we got to go in soon. He's like, oh, I'm not ready yet.
That's what he did. Like that kid, I swear to God, he pretended. I put a lot of effort, like.
You sure he was?
What Elvis? This
Was he
kid
speaking,
didn't
like actual Spanish.
what
Like actual Spanish? You
Yes,
sure
he
it
was
just
a- he
you were
was
a
a-
little kid. And he was like doing like
gibberish. It was just like
gibberish, like
fucking
trying
wizard
trying
talk.
to fake it.
No, he
I'm
he
speaking
spoke
Spanish, all right.
he spoke Spanish, and he was a little Mexicano, and
Oh, God, why's my nose itch?
Why don't you dig for gold, pal?
No, that's disgusting.
Go ahead. It's awful. It's not. You're not supposed to have that much mucus in your nose. That's disgusting. Wipe it on your shirt. Don't wipe it on the floor. Stop. Don't wipe it on the floor.
Sorry, is this your chair?
Yeah, you're in my fucking house.
This is a nice chair.
It was. It really was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, he would. He spoke like just only Spanish, and one day he was sitting like this kid Elvis would piss under the slide. That one specific slide, that was his slide.
That was he was marking his territory.
And
dude.
he pulled down his pants all the
piss
way,
slide.
and the teacher, the fat ass teacher, would run over and be like, no, and he'd be like, underlay. But and one day I just walked up to him. I don't think I said it's time to go in. He was like, oh, I'm not ready yet. But like I said something
just like
to
while
him.
he's pissing, he's like, I'm not ready yet.
No, I walked up to him and was like, hey, Alan, something. He was like, yeah. I think that's pretty okay. Like just
complete
fluent
like, no
English.
accent or anything.
Yeah, no accent, just a normal like English speaker.
I was a CIA agent.
But then the teacher walked over and was like, "Come on, boys," and he was like, "How do you say okay in Spanish?" See,
señora.
and looked at me and like
he
I swear to God, he would have looked if that teacher went there, he would look back at me and like cross his neck and like.
It'd be funny if he was just like, no one will believe you.
Come on, Alan, it's time to go inside. No one will believe you. I just stare at it with my mouth open for 5 minutes. Just I go inside to tell people, I'm like, Zachary, he speaks English.
Alan speaks English.
No, he doesn't. Alan. See, hola. Say something in Spanish.
No habla inglés.
See, dude, that means I don't speak it in Spanish because I know Spanish. I'm like, I look over him and he's just smiling at me.
He's just like just get staring at you like this, like fucking wide-eyed.
I'm like,
giving you the fucking Kubrick stare.
That's terrifying. No, but that was like,
That-
there was a Chinese kid in my elementary school too, like prior to when I moved to Wyoming, and he had a Pokemon Black and White lunchbox. Coolest thing ever. Brought sushi every day. Didn't understand a lick of what he said. That was like, that boy was not American. And I went to Golden Eagles school. No,
Don't think too hard now.
Go Eagles. That's what it was.
Go
Anyways,
Eagles.
yeah, that's where I went, and I was like, boy, you don't speak none of that American, do you? He's like, konnichiwa. And I was like, that's a cool Pokemon box. I like that. You ever watch
You ever
watch the Final Showdown on YouTube? He was like, no. I was like, and then Gandalf the Grey and Gandalf the White and Monty Python and the Holy Grail's Black Knight and
Benito
Mussolini and the Blue Meanie and Cowboy Curtis and John B. the Genie, RoboCop the Terminator, Captain Kirk and Darth Vader, Lopan?
Yeah, Lopan's
Superman, every single Power Ranger. Phyllis, Preston, and Theodore Logan, Spock the Rock Doc, and Hulk Hogan all came out of nowhere lightning fast, and they kicked Chuck Norris in his cowboy ass. It was the bloodiest battle that the world ever saw, with civilians living...
Looking on in total...
The fight raged on for a century.
Ultimate Showdown of Ultimate Destiny.
Oh, that's what it's fucking... Damn it. Yeah, I said that to the Chinese kid. Poor child didn't understand me at all and was just more scared than anything.
Did I ever tell you in 3rd grade I learned... I was learning like states and...
That's a really good story. I'm sorry.
It's kind of like...
I sounded really upset. Like, come on.
It actually goes so... It's not just like, oh, I learned states.
I still don't know my states.
It's a...
I'm being dead serious.
Where's Tennessee?
North.
Tennessee's nuts.
Where? Because they're not there.
Stop.
Restart the podcast.
Start the whole thing over.
We're 34 minutes in. Okay.
Don't care.
Just stare at me like fucking.
But yeah, I was like, it was like third, second grade, something like that. I was learning my states in like capital, in like cities and
That
stuff.
was early. I didn't learn. We didn't try to learn mine until I was literally in middle school, and even then, the teacher's like, "You're
like-
literally dumb. You're
like-
literally stupid." I was like,
you were like,
"Man."
where's Alaska? There, that's Florida, you fucking idiot. I really want to do like a punching. I guess I could.
I'll put in a punch sound effect for you right now.
It's gonna sound. Ah. But anyway, I was
Put like
learning
an
my
echo
states,
on that.
and I was like, Austin is a city in Texas, right?
Yeah.
Austin, Texas, and I knew a kid in my class.
Yes.
I knew a kid in my class named Austin, and I was like, Austin, are you from Austin, like the city? And some teacher was like, hey, don't do that, and I was like, what?
That's racist.
I just thought it was. I thought it was. As
Austin,
a little kid, I thought it was funny.
I used to do that to my friend Dakota in elementary school. I was like, Dakota, are you from North Dakota? And he's like, don't.
Don't blame.
And mind you, this is the same kid that would be like, I can't get paper cuts, and he'd
I just
he
can't.
would actually take paper and like try to cut his fingers open. He's like, just can't do it. I just can't.
I'm just different like that.
I was like, whoa! And I open up Diary of a Wimpy Kid, the purple one.
Hold on.
The last. No, that's blue. Dog did. No, it's yellow.
No, that's yellow. Roger Girls is blue.
Roger Rules is blue.
The Last Straw.
That's also blue. No, Last Straw might be purple.
See?
That's why I said Last Straw.
Did you?
Yeah.
You said Roger Rules. I thought you said Roger
And
Rules.
Last Straw.
You said Dog Days.
And Last Straw.
Okay.
I swear on my life I said Last Straw.
I didn't hear it. Okay.
Let me look it up.
Yeah, just look up Diary of a Wimpy Kid purple. Yeah, I didn't
Octopussy.
like that. I kind of didn't like. Like, I have fond memories, but looking back, that school was like, but the school system was shitty.
Yeah, you got fucking like
I
you
got
got dead-eyed for saying. Oh.
I remember there was this one, like they're always like, we're serious about bullying, and there was this little like Indonesian boy.
The ugly truth.
He wasn't little. He was like my size. Ugly truth. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's holding a little egg or something, right?
Which one's?
He's got
What did we say? The Last Straw.
the Last Straw. Yeah,
Okay, that's green.
green.
There's brown.
And
The
then there's
third
Cabin Fever, which is light blue. I remember that.
light blue. I hated that one because the fucking baby doll.
Yeah.
That scared the shit out of me.
I was scared to read it, but I would always look at it and be like, well, I read the other ones except for this one.
I had the do-it-yourself book. I think I drew boobs in it, and I ripped the page out and got really afraid. 'Cause my mom was like,
your mom was like, what are you drawing in there? Nothing.
"Well, it was a
Rip it out,
Rowley.
like,
it was a
eat it?
it was a Rowley comic, and it was like something. It showed the
I
first
tried
two
to make
characters.
actual little jokes in mine.
So did I. It started off with the two little characters, and then I tried to redraw them, and then on the like final big panel, I just drew big boobs, and I ripped the page out and threw it away.
It's funny.
Yeah.
But what was I talking?
Hey,
Oh yeah.
Austin, are you from Austin? Don't.
Don't. Hey, look at me.
What?
What? Don't.
I just
Oh.
just the pain in your voice. What? No.
You think you're funny?
Yeah.
And you know what else they did? When I ran low on money on my school account, they would still give me lunch, but they'd give me like plain cheese sandwiches, and they would make me sit by myself. They would make me sit at my own little lunch table. I wouldn't get to talk to my friends or anything. I just have to sit there and eat my little cheese sandwich. Little fucking mouse eating his cheese and bread. I go home, I would be like, Mom, Dad, can you guys pay my school lunch fees? They're like, yeah, we'll do it.
Just never do.
And they just didn't do it for a while.
Then you only got
was upset.
cheese sandwich.
I just got my little cheese sandwich. It was like raw. It was like cold.
Raw. It was raw.
It was raw. It was raw. It was so bad.
Raw. Liver.
Raw liver.
No.
Rest in peace, Martin. He's not dead or anything. He just got his account deleted.
God, there was a bastard genuine hate for this kid because we used to be friends, and I think his name was like Jacob or something like that. The fucking big ass forehead and glasses, and I used to be pals with him because he'd sit on me by the bus to
I thought you were gonna say Jacob. You're like, wait, we have AC with that guy.
No,
no, that one's all right.
He's a little.
He's okay. He's not bad.
It's not bad, but he is Jacob.
Special little character.
No, this is a child. This is a little boy.
A little man.
And
a little freak.
We were going to this like big planetarium thing as a field trip, and he sat beside me. He's like, "This is my favorite song," and it was the Crazy Frog song. And then he was like, "This is my other favorite one," and it was the Return to the Mac. Get up what it is, what it does, what it is, what it isn't. Looking for a better way to get up out of bed instead of getting on the internet. Yeah, that one. And he started playing that, and he tried to do it too, but he's going, and I was like, dude, you're doing it.
You're just like.
And so like we went out to the planetarium, and he sat by me, and we talked and everything. He was a pretty cool guy. Then during the summer, they did this like program where kids could go and get lunch for free at school.
Yeah.
What are you looking at?
I don't know. Just staring at it.
Oh, and he came by my house. He's like, "You want to go get lunch? My mom's running it." And I was like, "Mom, can I go?" And she was like, I think she was sick. I can't remember because she was like laying on the couch with a blanket on. She's like, "No." I was like, "Please, Mom."
Don't do it.
And she was like, "Be home in 10 minutes."
See home and
Because
stares at her hands for a minute.
This many. Well, I hurried up and went, and the school was like maybe 3 houses down. So I mean, I walked to school
you did
every
your
morning.
little Pacey sprint. You're like,
Well, we went with like 4 other kids, and there was this one kid that was like really tall,
I
and
should have locked arms and started rolling.
he was pretty cool. What? No, he was pretty cool though. He was like, "I found Pokemon Y on the floor," and I was like, "I lost mine." He was like, "Huh, sucks."
He just fucking eats the little game cartridge right in front of you.
I lost mine, and he happened to find one.
Oh, I had to think about that for a second.
But I was still friends with him, and I never really caught on. He was like, "That sucks." And I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "I deleted the save data on mine." I was like, "Oh." But I was really upset about it. But we were all going, and I didn't eat all my food because it really wasn't that good. And I went to throw it away, and Jacob was like, "My mom made that," and I smacked his tray out of his hand. And he started, "Why'd you do that?" I don't know. And he started crying. His mom was like, "Why would you do that?" And I was like, "Bitch." I didn't guys, but I don't. I think he was getting on my nerves the entire time. So when he ran up, he's like, "You can't throw that away. My mom made that." I like smacked it. Got pissed.
You know that fucking video of Squidward where he punches Sandy in the face and just gives her that look? You just fucking like smack it out of his hand, just look at him like that, like.
No, like and then I don't remember, like his mom got really pissed off of me and then like didn't talk to me like the rest of the summer every time I went. Like that kid pissed me off. I don't remember what he was doing, but
you didn't like him.
Like he kept calling me poor and everything, and it was really upsetting me. So like
poor.
I went to throw because like it was for kids that really didn't get fed over the summer and everything. I just wanted to go because I wanted to go. My mom fed me, but like, I wanted to go with my friends. And sure enough, he was like, poor, I'm eating here because my mom runs it. And then I went to throw it away because I wasn't hungry. And he's like, "My mom made that." And I just slapped his fucking tray out of his hand. I was like, "Fuck you, dude. Don't fuck with me.
Yeah.
I'll fuck your mom.
Like,
I may be 6, but I'll fuck her."
Okay, I was going to make a joke about this being like 2 weeks ago, but then you said you were 6, so.
2 weeks ago.
Right.
So that was
7th birthday, dude.
Yeah, don't.
Big day today.
Stop. But yeah, no, that was other than that, I had this really gay friend named Hernan. We were really young. Like I mean, but like just you can tell when someone's a bit fruity.
You could tell when someone's acting a little.
It doesn't matter what age they are.
A little fruity.
Well, my grandma died, and we're in the middle of a singing class, and every Friday, one kid would have to go up and sing a song of their choice. And I chose my grandma's song that my mom chose for a funeral, and I sang it. And I walked back over and I started crying, and I was like, and Hernan, that's his name, Hernan. Yeah, he just kind of stared at me. He's also Mexican. He was a fruity Mexican. I thought that was pretty cool. I thought he was like my best friend. I don't know why. I told that kid so many times that I banged women for my birthday. It was insane. I was like, boobs everywhere, and he's like, "Whoa!" But apparently he's like he gets high all the time now, and he's like really gay. But yeah, no, he was like at like recess. He walked up to me. He's like, "Dude," I was like, "Yeah," wiping the tears out of my face. He was like, "You embarrassed me in there." I was like, "What?" And he was like, you started crying in the middle of class. Why would you do that?" And I was like, "What?" I was like, it was awful. This poor kid was like bullying me for crying.
Grandma died. Okay. and
bitch.
Fucking suck it up. Damn.
God.
Make me look like a fucking weirdo in front of the whole class.
What,
because your grandma died?
Like, I think he was...
okay.
Dude, bitches used to fight over wanting to pet my hair because it was so soft.
Did I tell you that happened at a football game
once?
No, you didn't.
Just cut you off. No.
I went to a football game once. Some like
He Here?
Some
Oh.
some like Southern
I have
woman.
an earache.
She had
building up.
she had like kids in it and everything, I think, but she looked like a little young to have kids.
Having kids.
What?
It sounded like you said tea, and it was like
No.
she looked a little young to have tens.
No,
It's awful.
that's terrible.
That's awful.
But she was or at least like a little young to be having kids of that age.
Yeah.
Like they were like toddlers and stuff. And she was like, "Oh, your hair looks so soft. Got a picture of the hair." And then I was like, sure. And then she did. Sure enough, she did. And pretty soon I had a whole circle of people just feeling my hair. And they were like, "Boy, man, it's so soft. You're going to be famous one day for this hair." I was like, I don't know how that works, but thanks, I guess.
What's your name? Elvis. They all just stop.
They're just like, they just look at their hands and back at me like, oh. They all just walk away with their hands out.
They tell you that you're gonna be famous. They're like, you're gonna be famous one day because that hair. And you're like, me and all my little lice. They all just,
Ugh.
absolutely. Ew.
And then there was another time at school where some kids asked the same thing, and I was like, okay, I guess. I don't know why people. What?
Come on,
I'm not.
come here
No.
now.
I see that bit of phlegm on your fingers. You're gonna get it all in my hair.
Come here.
You want my little friends, dude? You
Come here.
want some lice?
Come here.
Oh my god. I'm getting up. I'm walking over.
Bend down.
Oh my god.
Ew! I see him moving.
Yeah.
I'm not touching that.
Yeah.
I'm not touching
I had
that.
lice once.
You actually had lice?
Yes.
I've never had lice.
And I was
And
like,
you're sitting here talking about, oh, I haven't got COVID yet. Try not getting lice all your life. I didn't share my hat with anyone.
Yeah, it's because your scalp
And if-
stinks.
Yeah, it's because your fucking scalp stanks.
Your scalp's all
Awful.
stinky, dude.
They wouldn't choose yours if they had to.
Yeah.
Fucking stinky head ass.
But when I was a little kid, I was like, my head itches. My mom looked in there. She's like,
Ooh.
ooh, that's lice. And so she just shaved my head.
My mom used that
That's
trick.
what my parents used to do, actually. They, instead of going out, like giving us real haircuts or like taking us
They
somewhere,
just shave your head
they would just be
completely
like,
bald.
well, shaves a haircut. And I'd be like, this isn't... this is
Like one big lump on your head.
they leave like one, they leave like one spot.
No, it's
Okay.
just like your
Oh,
head.
just like
So
a big,
your
like-
fucking chrome
like
dome is just so fucked
irregularly-
up. You got like a big bump on your
Just an
head.
irregularly shaped hair.
You're like,
Or I've
Mom,
got,
this
like-
is why I like my hair being
I've got
long.
like wrinkles in my skull, and I'm like,
Every time someone touches it,
I
it wrinkles
think
up
I
like a
actually
cat.
used to. Like when I was
They have to like pull back your head just to shave it.
like in middle school or freshman year or something once, or it was a few times. I would feel my head, and I'd be like, there are like bumps in here.
They're back. They built little canals
What,
in
the
your
lice?
fucking. Yeah, they built.
They're gone now. I don't feel anything now. My head's fine now. Now.
Stop preferencing that. No,
back then I would feel like I'd be like, I got little trenches in my head.
I don't like that, dude. I never let anyone wear my hat because my mom growing up was always like, "Don't let anyone wear this hat," and I was like, "Okay."
So, okay, Mom.
So when I went to
Where'd you
school,
say, Mom?
so some kid grabbed my hat and put it on and like screamed at him and took it off and like threw it in the trash. Like, now I can't wear it again. Thanks a lot. And he was just like, "What?"
He was like scratching the top of his head, like, huh?
I'm surprised I never had it. But then one day, and my mom knew that she fucked me up, dude. When I was little, like she convinced me that lice was like this terrifying thing, so
Yeah.
it scared me. And I'm actually still to this day afraid of like little tiny bugs going through my hair or
You
in
have
my
little
bed.
tiny bugs in your skin right now. You have little tiny bugs
Stop.
in your skin.
No, because that shit actually makes me
I
itch.
know you're
just
itching,
talking
you-
about it. Yeah.
So,
But like one day when we were in Georgia, I don't like getting my hair cut. Now I do it by myself. But my mom, whenever she did it, she'd just shave it, pretty much like you said.
yeah.
Like she'd keep a little bit on, but like she'd just shave it really short.
I mean, it's a sort of, if you're
No,
thinking about it, as
I
a
don't
pa-
like it because I
it's
had
a
my
cheap
hair.
alternative. It's like fucking $10.
Well,
to
I do
go
it
get your
myself
haircut
now.
somewhere. Well, good for you, Mr. Big Man.
I want
Mr.
to cut your hair.
Big Man is big.
Give you a
britches.
big mohawk.
Stop.
But she looked at me and we were outside talking on the porch. She went, "What's that in your hair?" And I was like, "What?" And she was like, "Don't move." And I was like, "No." And she was like, "We got to cut all this off." And I was like, "Okay." And she did. And she went, "Oh, you don't have lice." And I just kind of like fucking turned my head and stared at her.
Just give her the stank. Like that one video of the guy where he's like walking away and then he stops, he gives the other guy the stank eye and then he walks up to him like fucking like their faces are like this close.
That's
to
exactly
each other.
what I did. I was so upset. And then the girl across the street that I'd crush on, I was like, "I look stupid." And she's like, "No, you look kind of cute." And I was like, "Shut up."
Yeah, you were
I
like,
don't.
do I look like Slim Shady?
No.
But
Dude, she ruined everything. She farted once, and I never. No, she was like, we were sitting outside. She had these fucking chihuahuas, dude.
you were like you were having a good time. You were like, man,
No, hold
so
on.
glad I live in a world where girls don't fart.
No.
What was that?
No. Look. So we're she had all these chihuahuas, and chihuahuas, and they're fucking annoying. But she had one named Buttercup, and I was like, that's a girl's dog. That's a girl dog name. And she was like,
It was a guy dog.
It was a guy dog. Poor
Guy dog
guy.
named Buttercup?
He had like one like
Fruity
lazy
as hell.
eye. Poor thing. And she was like, "This is my little baby." And we are sitting on her like little tiny side porch, and I was sitting beside her, and we're on our phones watching scary videos like Tat's Top 10, and all of a sudden I just hear, "Whoa!" And the whole thing like shakes, and I was like,
And you just
"What was that?" And she's like, "Buttercup." I was like, that dog did not do that. That dog is standing on the ground. It's like that.
That dog is stanced up right now. He would not.
And I remember I got up and I went, "I need to go," and I just didn't talk to her again
just
for
like-
like 3 days.
You were just like, I gotta go.
And that poor girl. And then one day she had her little cousins come over, and we were hanging out, and he was like, "Do you like my cousin?" I was like, "No." And he like kicked me in the shin and like really hard. And I was like, "Why?" And then they ditched me to go watch the Simpsons movie, and I was like, "Are you guys gonna come?" I stood outside their slide door, and I was like, I knocked. I was like, "Ting ting ting." I was like, "You guys gonna come back outside?" And they're like, "No." And I was like, "I've been out here for 10 minutes waiting on you guys to come back out."
Reminds me of the time my sister got caught on fire. I don't know why it did.
It's a really
But
bad
just
like
like-
Family Guy
Yeah.
gag. This is worse than that one time my sister got caught on fire. And it's just
freaking
body on
holy
fire.
freaking crap, Lois. This is worse than the time my sister caught on fire. Holy freaking shit, that's Lois. I've never seen an episode of Family Guy. How was that?
That was actually pretty accurate.
Yeah. Jesus,
Mr.
Lois, you gotta be
Peterschmidt.
you gotta be blowing me
Mr.
right
Mr. Peterschmidt. Gotta be blowing me right now. Is that what you said?
now. You gotta be
Lois, you
I
gotta be
can't
blowing me
believe
right
it.
now. This is
like-
worse than that one time Mr. Peterschmidt shot.
This is worse than one time that I tore all the worms out of my skin, Lois.
Remember
And
that?
You should do that. You watching this episode of Family Guy right now? You should do that
Get
right
the worm.
now.
Get the worms
Get
out.
the worms out of your skin.
Freaking sweet. Get the
and
worms
you'll
out.
be freaking sweet like me.
That'd be freaking sweet if you got the worms. That really grinds my gears. Get them out.
Really. Anyway,
out now.
my sister,
Get 'em out. Get 'em out. Get 'em out.
when she was but a small little,
Yeah.
she was but a small little toddler. I don't know how old she was. Probably like 5. She was out with my brother and the neighborhood kids. They were playing like some sort of like town thing. They were like in the driveway. They drew like roads in the chalk. Like they drew
Hopscotch.
roads out of chalk.
I played hopscotch and I
And
almost
we
broke my
had a
foot.
little
Batterized.
battery charged. It was a battery charged. Shut up.
Batterized.
Battery-
Batteryized.
It was a battery charged. You know those
Super
little like
soaker.
battery charged cars.
Yeah.
But,
The
like-
ones that you like take the battery out the bottom, plug
yeah,
it in,
you gotta
and you
plug
put
it
it back
and
in.
yeah.
Yeah,
It
my
was
dad shot mine. Like he was like, drive it out there, and I was like, okay. He's like, drive it out in the field, and I was like, okay. I was driving, I was like, wee, and it just exploded, and like I looked at my dad, and he had a gun. My ears were ringing. I was like,
He did that with you in the car.
what?
You were in it when he shot it.
Oh, hold on, we're talking about 2 totally different things here. No, I'm talking about like,
like
the
an
little remote
RC,
controls.
like an
Yeah,
RC car. No,
like the really
I mean,
big the really big monster trucks that you take the batteries out, have to charge them, and put them
the
back
ones
in.
that, like you could get in.
Yeah,
as
like
a little
the
kid.
little tykes or whatever.
Yeah, but it was like it was like a big, like almost a car battery,
Yeah.
and you like.
Well,
put
it
in
wasn't really a car battery. It's actually really low powered. People actually
Yeah.
put like screwdriver batteries in it, and it goes really fast, and they just laugh at their kids while they're screaming. They're like, the kid's going, ah!
I just mean like it was a fucking. They're big ass batteries.
Yeah.
I mean, they're probably, of course, now if I went and picked one up, it'd probably be small. But when I was little, they were fucking.
God, imagine if
big
you're
and
like
heavy.
driving on it and laughing, and it just fucking explodes and blows the whole thing
Well,
up.
so my
Well.
brother and my sister and the neighborhood kids, they were all doing like a little town thing. It was my younger siblings, by
This
the
is
way.
awful already.
And you drive a car, you got to stop for gas, and they were like, let's use the gas can for real gas. And so my little brother, my sister stopped for gas, like in quotes, and my brother poured actual gas into he was like really young at the time. He's
this is your little brother, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't know. Of course, he wouldn't know that the battery and the gas
Fucking idiot.
combination would create a fire.
If you're watching
No,
this right now,
he's actually kind of
if you're
still
watching
sore
this-
about it. Like to this day, he still beats himself up about it. No, leave
That's
him
your
alone.
fault, dude.
Leave him alone.
That's all on you. Damn.
But yeah, so
I'm
he
kidding. I love you.
He poured the gas in the battery, and so she drove off. She's like, "Wow!" And the fire just caught on fire, like actual fire, and she's just like screaming. Of course, she like jumps out. She runs away from it. She goes, sits in the grass, just like sits there watching the burning Barbie Jeep, fucking crying.
I just imagine.
And we were all like,
I just imagine everyone after she like pulls out and starts driving down the road. Everyone's like lined up on the street, like we did a good job, and it just lights on fire. You see her jump out. It's going like really slow too. So you guys are like.
And she just sat there and watched it while it was on fire. She was crying. She had some burns. My mom thought they were like third degree.
Is this your
I think.
little brother or little
My
sister?
little sister. My little sister. Yeah. My older sister, she would have been old enough to realize maybe we shouldn't put gas in the electric powered, battery powered car.
Maybe that's a bad idea.
Perhaps that's a bad idea.
How about-
Shut up, nerd? Pours it in, fucking explodes.
Your little brother looked at her and went, how about
Your dad pours it in. She just explodes with the Jeep. But no, yeah, and then then there was like it was like this whole thing
I keep
where
wanting to call your brother Colton, and I don't know why.
no, his name isn't Colton.
I know it's
You
not
fucking
Colton.
idiot.
But I really want to be like, good
And
job,
There
Colton.
was this whole thing where the neighborhood kids, they went back and told their parents, and their parents tried to, because my older sister was like technically kind of like, I don't even know
57 minutes in.
Oh really? Damn. We still got to talk about how never mind. We'll get to that.
Maybe.
But it was like this whole thing then after that where like we just didn't get along with the neighbors anymore, and I still hate them. Fuck them.
Why?
Fuck those neighbors.
Do you even know why you hate him, or is this just an undying hate in your body?
I don't know. It's just like the same reason I don't like anyone from that place I used to. Not everyone, because some of the people who used to go to school with that like might be listening to this podcast, and I'm not just saying that because they're listening, but like genuinely they were good people. And the fact that they're listening to this is just coincidental.
He's talking about
like
you.
Them. Stop.
He's talking about you.
Drew, if you're listening to this right now,
I love you.
stop.
Why would you say that, dude? Drew doesn't feel like that to you feeling like that.
Yeah.
He's not.
Sounds like someone is trying to cope. Seethe, cope,
Just Pacey on Instagram.
Seethe.
Hit me up.
mold.
Stop. How about your dad? Man, that literally okay. So that reminds me of a story when I lived with the neighborhood kids. We were all pals. It was just me, Preston, Peter. That's not a real child.
My brother knows Preston.
What?
I think my brother knows. Was he like younger than you, or is this someone?
This was.
Oh,
in
this
Wyoming.
wasn't even. Oh,
No,
okay. This was before
when I was
Athens.
little. Yeah. No. His name is
Censor
Preston.
that name.
Preston.
Don't do that actually, because Pacey keeps saying it over and over
Preston.
again. Don't take the time.
Well,
Stop.
that's my childhood friend.
Yeah, and well, what if he listens to? What if the one that?
I
goes
don't
to the
know
school-
him. Oh, the one that goes to our school?
Yeah. What if he listens to this?
It's not about you, pal.
This isn't about you. This ain't about you. You hear me?
Anyways, so
Damn.
it was me, Preston, Taylor, Connor, and I swear his name's Peter. He had this weird fucking thing with his eye where one day it looked normal and the next day it looked like
Peter.
really swelled.
Hey, Peter.
But no, I don't think he was actually even a part of it. But these kids from the other side of the street that we never went around
Oh shit.
came over, and for some reason everyone on the block just started like attacking him. Like, I don't know what was going on. Like, the kids were like, water fight, and they started just like harassing these poor kids with water and like throwing balloons and like pushing their bikes over when they're trying to ride their bikes. And I was like, can you guys stop and leave them alone? Jeez.
Damn.
I'm so sorry, guys. Like, I was that kid. I was a suck up. I was a little
You were a
bitch.
little fucking freak.
But
I was sort of like that too, though.
but it's terrifying.
What?
Go up to the window.
Hey, yo, someone is getting some nefarious head right now.
Just I'll give context since you won't. There's a bunch of like animals howling. They're going at it. Anyways, just fucking I go come over and hear this. You go, hey yo, someone's getting some gnarly head, dude. But
I said nefarious, actually.
yeah, same difference.
No.
Anyways, the kids were all like just pelting these poor children, and I was like, guys, come on, let's all just get along. And
just get along. You just
oh,
can't.
and my little cousin, he was being a dick to him too. But I
Someone
think
just
it
like
was.
pelts you with a fire hose.
Well, here's the thing. After that, I went inside. Later that night, sure enough, knock on the door. Knocking on heaven's doors. It's the kid with his two like big beefy ass brothers, and he's like, "Was this one of them?" And I was like, "What? What did I do?"
What?
And the kid went, "No, he was actually nice to us." And my mom went, "You're lucky." I was like, "Are you on their side?" And then I guess they went over to my cousin's house that lived right beside me, and I guess they got in like this huge like argument, and the police were called. But
You
man.
just hear like now, and like a little kid gets like slammed into a wall.
but I had my own issue a few months prior, and I think this is why I was being so nice to him. But there's a kid that lived up the street. Fucking hate him for no reason. He liked the girl I liked. There was this girl named Terry on the street. She liked Invader Zim.
Put it reverse, Terry.
She liked Invader Zim.
Back it up, Terry.
She was literally like, you know, the stereotypical like emo girl with like the raccoon tail, like hair, and
Emo girls with.
like the raccoon pattern.
Oh, I thought you were trying to say rat tail. Like she had a rat. Like
Raccoon.
You know how
Raccoon.
emo girls have like rat tails on the.
That's
back
why
of
I say raccoon, and my mom hates it because I'm like, it's not rat-coon, but like that's how you say it. So
well, that's not how you say it. It's two C's. You say raccoon.
yeah, but like I say it, I put emphasis. I'm like raccoon, so she doesn't get it mixed up. She's like rat-coon. I was like, what? Anyways, you know, like they did like the emos were obsessed with like Gurr from Invader Zim and everything, and
Yes.
she was hot. Oh, I loved that woman. She was like 3 years older than me, and I had a big ass crush on her. I actually ended up dating her, but I remember I was like talking to her, and I was really into her. I was like, yeah, I'm pretty cool. I always try to be cool around her, and I was like, I really like Annoying Orange.
I'm a big Annoying Orange man. If you ask me anything about Annoying Orange, I'd know.
Well,
I would know exactly.
Well, I also liked Tobuscus, and she liked Tobuscus.
Yeah, I could recite the
Stop.
entirety of Nugget in a Biscuit if you need me to.
But I remember one day she was like, look up Nugget and a Biscuit, and I was like, it's gonna be scary. I don't want to watch it.
It's scary.
And she was like, it's not gonna be scary. Just watch it. And I was like, I don't want it, because she would like show me scary photos all the time, and she thought it was funny, and I'd get
You ever
really
listen
scared.
to Tiny Minotaur?
But well, that kid, she started hanging out with him, and I remember one day I went over to her house, and she was hanging out with him. I was like, who this? And she's like, it's so and so, and he was like, he had this really fucking fat face, like really fat face. He was like,
He's like,
no, he was a high pitched voice. He was like, hi there. And I was
yeah,
like,
he breathes. He just breathes like.
well, he would make up shit, and that's what really pissed me off. Because I was like, I got a new thing of Pokemon cards today, and I got this really cool EX card, and he's like, I have the Diamond card, and I was like, no, you don't. Shut up.
You're a liar.
He's like, I do. I have the real Diamond card. And I was like, that's fake. That's not real. So I said, show me.
Show it.
I was like, show it. Show it.
It's right here.
Show it. Show it.
It's right here.
But I was like, show me. And then he took me up to his house, and he's like, my parents are real weird. You're going to have to wait outside for a second. Did not come back outside for like 25 minutes and went, I can't find it. I was like, it's fake. And he was like, no, it's not. And he shoved me, and I was like, I hate you. And, well,
You know what? I hate you.
Just typical like kid shit, you know. I was like, I don't like you. And some days passed by. I harassed my cousin by saying Crazy Frog was real and he was invisible and he was gonna come get us. And poor kid would like scream. I was like, he's here with us. He'd be like, no. So anyways, finally she was like, let's play hide and seek. And I was like, okay. And he was there. And I was like, I'm gonna count. And she's like, oh, let's go hide. And I was like, she hid in his house with him while we were dating. I didn't like that one bit.
Dude,
I was pissed. And I was even for like a little
you were
like
furious.
Kid. Well, like that's like
you were one irate gamer.
I would rather. But like it's like I think of if you had a girlfriend and you found out she was like going to some guy's house every night.
Yeah, it was like
that's what it felt like. So like as soon as I was like, I can't fucking find him. So I went up to his house. His mom was really nice. I think they were hippies, but she was like, oh yeah, they're in his room playing the game. And I was like, my heart shattered. I was like, what do you mean?
No.
They're playing games?
Playing.
She's like, yeah, go in there if you like. And I walked in and I just sat there and stared at her. She went, you found us. And I was like, you hurt me tonight. And I just walked back out.
You just start playing like, you just put on like sad Kanye songs.
Oh, then at one point, I remember he said that he was haunted by the Tails doll. And I was like, it's not even real. You're so stupid.
You're dumb. Anyway, Invisible Crazy Frog is going to get you.
But long story short, I threw a balloon, like a water balloon at him. My mom made me go apologize to him. I was like, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. She was like, don't do it again. I was like,
you should find him like today and walk up to him, just like grab him by the arms. You'd be like, Invisible Crazy Frog is going to get you.
I never said that to him. I said it to my little cousin.
Oh, your little cousin.
Yeah, I like harassed him with it. Like we'd ride our bikes up the street like really far, and
do
be
it
like,
to him then.
I'd be like, there he is, and I'd like take off in the bike. He'd be like, he'd be like far behind, like crying and screaming.
It's funny. It's a little comedic.
Did I tell you about the time we played Elemental Ninjas on his trampoline? I was always the electric ninja.
Yeah.
And like we'd bounce up and down and be like, "Boom, boom, I got you!" And he's like, "No." Well, one day I was like, "Big old bull," and I was like, "You gotta jump backwards." He's like, "Okay."
Did he jump off the trampoline?
He didn't jump backwards, so I was like, "You gotta jump backwards." He's like, "I don't want to." I was like, "You gotta jump backwards." He's like, "You missed." So I shoved him, and he stepped into one of the holes between the spring, and his whole body went all the way back, and his leg was like hanging. And I thought he broke his leg. He was just like, it was silent as he hung there, and I was like,
you just watch him, just like.
I started screaming really loud. And I was like, and his mom told me I wasn't allowed on their trampoline for like a week.
You're like, man.
And then finally, when I got back on, the neighbor girls behind the house was like, they always flirted with my brother and like a bigger cousin.
Damn.
And one day they were outside, and I was like, Luke, we can get some nookie. Hey, girls. And they like climbed up the fence. They're like, what? And I was like, watch this. I tried to do a backflip. I went all the way up, and I went straight on my neck. My whole neck like went in and bent and cracked really hard, and it genuinely felt like it was like stuck. So as I was like laying there, I was like, really loud. I was like,
dude, you could.
My mom, like, I started screaming.
You could have got some, dude.
Got some nookie if I made it.
If you landed it, but you messed it up.
My cousin was like, shit. Me and my cousin, we'll always go back. I mean, to this day, I still love him, but like he was my wingman. So as soon as I was sitting there, I was like, go get mom! And he was just like took off. He was like, Jamie, real loud. My mom comes running back. She's like, are you okay, honey? I was like, my neck, those girls laughed at me, Elvis. you know how despicable that was. I turned into Gru that day.
It was your little fucking Joker moment. You went insane.
Joker moment.
You went insane. You fucking did the Kubrick stare at the mirror, and then you fucking smashed it.
Well, one day, my brother and my older cousin, were like out there talking to him again. I just remember walking out, and I like pointed at one, and then walked back inside.
Just walk out. You. Walk back in. One of them's like to your brother. She's like, "What's he talking about?" And he's just like, "I don't know." Anyways.
But God, we had to I was kind of mean to my cousin too, because me and my brother had to watch him for like maybe 25 minutes, and we locked him in his room because we didn't want to deal with it. Man, he was like beating on the door. He's like, "Let me out!" And we're like, "No, play Gears of War." And he went, "Okay."
Is this the same cousin?
That came over.
The Crazy Frog one?
Yeah.
you should have locked him in there. Be like, Crazy Frog's in there with you.
No, this is like we get along all the time. He was literally like my best friend in Wyoming, and then I just picked on him a lot, and I feel kind of bad about it today. But like, well, he was afraid of Crazy Frog because I was like, we were watching the video. I showed it to him. I was like, "This is a really scary video." He's like, "Okay." I turned it on, and it was doing that bing bing real loud, and I was like, "He's real, you know." He was like, his eyes were widened. I was like,
he's real.
No, I was like, "He's real, you know." And he just went, his eyes, he's like, just white. So then one day, my mom was like taking care of. My mom was like watching
Crazy Frog is real.
Well, my mom was babysitting his sister and him too. And like I remember he'd wake me up early whenever they'd show up, and he'd be like, "Pacey, time to get up." And one time I just punched him in the stomach, and he like winded him. I like winded him because like they jump on me like, and I was still a little kid, you know, so they couldn't like jump on my body, but like they jump on my bed and everything. And one day they would slap my face, and that was the biggest thing that pissed me off. So one day he like slapped my face and got on my bed and started jumping, and like. He's like, "Wake up, wake up." And I punched him in the stomach. He's like, "Oh." He just laid there. And I got up and I went outside and I was like, "I'm going to go for a ride on my bike." My mom's like, "Okay, put on shoes." I was like, "Oh, no." So I got on my bike. We rode bikes without shoes back in my day.
That's terrible.
It hurt so much, but it was worth it. And
my parents, they even if I wore like slides, like for I mean, usually it would be
tighten
like
it.
If I went for
oh, it's tight. Sorry.
Yeah? What's that about?
Tighten the shoes, the sandals.
There's sandals. How do you tighten sandals?
But this
the straps that exist on sandals? Like what bizarre
Velcro.
world are you living in?
Velcro. They have Velcro sandals.
I didn't wear Velcro. I mean, I did sometimes, but anyway, when I went on bike rides with my parents, they would be like, "Oh, you can't wear those shoes. You got to wear real tennis shoes."
That's what my parents would do too. I was like,
on.
"I don't want to," and I wouldn't.
Yeah.
But I went outside and I started riding my bike, and sure enough, here comes little old Luke catching up to me. He's like, "What are we gonna do today?" And I was like, "Crazy Frog." I was like, "Crazy Frog is real in his ear." He went, "What?" He was like, "He's real. He's here to get you."
No, he's real.
And then I was like, "Did you see that?" And he like actually looked. He's like, "No." I was like, "There he is." He was like, "Where?" And then I remember I made him look one way. I was like, "Walk that way. He's really over there." He started walking over to the bush, and I was like, "Right behind the bush." And he moved the bush over a little bit, and I just fucking took off running, and he went, "Don't do that." He's like running after me, and I was like, "He's right behind you." He was fucking crying and like tears just coming down his face, like screaming. I was like, "This is good." I did that to him all day.
Like I was a kid, I would watch like videos that were actually supposed to be scared, like ghosts, top 10 ghosts,
real life Slenderman sightings
caught on tape, or something like that. And meanwhile, you're just watching Crazy Frog, and you're just terrifying.
He's real, you know.
He's real, you know, and he's coming to get you.
Why do we're saying it like Goku?
He's real, you know.
It's a fucking Oni Plays thing.
Yeah, it's fine.
But no, like I terrorized that poor child. But like then again, he was. You remember the phrase every time you were playing like Call of Duty with a relative, screen peeker?
Yeah.
I screen peeked when I was playing with Trey.
Yeah.
But that mother trucker, dude, he would like...
Did it all the time?
He would. And one day I was like, "Dude, I gotta go pee real quick. Hold on." He was like, "Okay." We're playing Modern Warfare 3, the good one. Stop yawning, bastard.
Yo mama.
Anyways, I got up and I went pee. There was shit all over the toilet seat. It was awful because that was their bathroom. Like their parents just did not go in there.
Doo-doo feces all over the walls,
My
all
bathroom,
over the ceiling.
I still remember the distinct bathroom smell.
And it stunk so
bad. It didn't smell bad.
Awful.
It didn't smell bad. It's just there was doo-doo. Like,
it's okay. It's all right.
That's what I said. I was like, "It's okay. It's all right." But I went in there and I was like, "Man, this feels really good getting this pee out." I went back in and he was like...
Yeah, you say that every time you take a piss?
It feels really good getting this out of my system.
It feels real good. Just get this piss out.
But
just say that in a urinal next to a guy. He's just like giving you... If you go to the bathroom...
Why would you say that?
Springers on the out. He's fucking in there.
Why would you say that?
Like slowly fucking turns his head over to you.
Damn. He's like... He looks down. He's like... Damn.
Damn.
Wait, how old are you? 18? Damn. Anyways, yeah, no.
Get to class.
I went back in. I was like, ready? And he went, ready? And I was like, ready? And he unpaused it. And that motherfucker, he unpaused the game while I was pissing, found me on the map by screen peeking, and then hid behind me and paused it again. So as soon as I unpaused, I think he stabbed me in my back. I was like, you weren't there. He's like, how about you know you screen peeking? And I was like, no. But I was like, that's not where you were. You're a cheater. And he was the kid that would like play online and then have the mic like right here in his mouth. Don't do that. He would have it like right there and then just start screaming, you're a hacker. You're real loud every time he'd start losing. Well,
the screen peeking thing though, that's in Sun Tzu's Art of War. He wrote that exactly. If your enemy goes to take a piss,
no screen peeking.
Unpause the game and
go behind them.
And wait for them to get back. Yeah, I don't know if you could say that.
What? It's a sound effect. It sounded like someone doo-dooed outside. Anyways,
doo-doo.
Yeah, he would like scream and everything. And that kid poured so much Pepsi into his Xbox.
I'm not talking like a normal amount, like how he used to. I'm talking like a lot of Pepsi.
He took that Pepsi.
He was like, this is one thirsty boy.
Well, that's all they drank, like constantly, like every time you go over.
Xboxes?
I hate you. All they drank was Pepsi, and like one day he was like,
it's terrible.
Man, Autumn poured Pepsi in my Xbox again, and she was like, you did it. Mind you, this girl was like 4 at the time, so she's like, I didn't do that, you did. And he was like, shut up.
Bet you he's pissing kidney stones now.
No. Because now he posts on the story stuff like Pepsi and Hennessy really hits the spot. Push him pee.
If all he drinks is soda, he's got to be pissing kidney stones.
It's not fun. No, we found a dog. I found a dog in in Wyoming, and I named it
Krusty.
No, I can't remember. Rosa. I named it Rosa. Horrible name.
Yeah.
And it was I don't think
was it even a girl?
Yeah.
Oh,
I think.
You got that right.
I think. I didn't check. I didn't know what PP and vaginas were at the time. But I was like, I found her.
But your parents didn't tell you?
No, I found her, and I'm gonna assume she was a she. But that dog like followed me everywhere, right? And I was like, Mom, please let me have her, please. And she was like, no. And then finally, she sat me down, and she was like, Pacey, if you love something, you gotta let it go. And if it comes back to you, then it's meant to be. I was like, you're right. Go, Rosa, go. And that dog just like kind of looked at me like I was mentally retarded, and then like walked away. And then the next day, me and my mom went for a walk. Guess who the fuck I saw?
The dog.
I saw Rosa, and I immediately looked at my mom way.
What's the dog doing?
No. I looked at her. I was like, I gasped, and she was like, oh God. So we took the dog home again.
Uh-huh.
And she's like, go give it to your friend Tara. And I was like,
but
she said I could have it.
But it's mine.
It's meant to be. And she's like, no, it's not. I was like,
no.
So I took her over. Tara, good woman.
Yeah.
Broke my heart into a million pieces. She, I'll tell you about that in a second. She,
Pacey tells stories.
Do you want to tell a story?
No, we can wait till you're done.
Do you want to tell a story?
I mean, the only one I really had left was the one about where we watched the video. But I was just gonna wait till you were done so I could. What?
You hope they can hear it. Okay, no, we'll talk more about my child. We'll talk about. I guess we can name this childhood stories, like the episode.
Yeah, but I still want to tell that one.
Okay, go for it.
I mean, okay, enough talking about our little childhoods. Now let's talk about modern stories where I act like a psychopath. We have this class where
Academical coaching.
Yeah, you just sit in it's basically study hall.
Coaching.
Academical.
Shut up. I realized that.
You just sit there.
You don't do anything. You just get caught up in work.
It's basically study hall.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah, it's just like, but you have like one specific
It's
rather than being like
lunch.
A big room.
It's a
with
big
like one
it's lunch.
teacher.
It's study hall and lunch into one.
Yeah. But we every like Monday they make us watch these. They call it social emotional learning.
It's because kids
They
our
make
age
us-
are like fucking depressed nowadays.
Yeah, and they're
So
like, let's
"We
make
gotta
them let's make them
sure."
watch emotional videos.
Let's make it worse. Let's make it a lot worse.
Will Smith, and so that's what we do every Monday. We watch these little motivational videos. Our poor AC teacher. He's forced to ask these
He
questions.
hates doing it. Poor guy.
That I'm sure he doesn't even want the answers to.
I hope he's having a good time wherever the Super Bowl is.
Yeah, he's at the Super Bowl right now. He's watching it. He's like, but yeah, we watched these motivational videos, and
There's
it
a
just
really-
so happened that one week we were watching this one.
You got to introduce it right. Elvis was sitting beside me, and I was sitting beside Elvis, and he put it on. He's like, "All right, here we go." And sure enough, it was a man. It was a
video
full man.
of this
Inspirational man.
of an inspirational man. He had
He
had no arms or legs, right? Like, or did he have legs? I can't remember.
Hold on.
He definitely didn't have.
Hold on, pal.
Okay.
It was this
Big man
a
wants to tell
story.
a
It was a
story.
story about a righteous man, and he told his story about how he had to deal with his depression, and it showed a shot of him being.
Rather downtrodden.
And Elvis saw this, and you can take it from here. He had no arms nor legs. Elvis
He had
was
no
correct
arms
about-
or legs,
And he
there
was
was
just
just a picture.
sad.
There was just a picture of him looking really sad.
It had a
and
spotlight on him.
and it was a narration of him sharing a very emotional time for him.
And I'm half awake.
And I saw this, and
I saw-
just
I
thought
saw
that was
this.
the funniest.
I saw this. I
I
couldn't
just
help.
thought it was the funniest thing ever.
do the Trump. I saw
I
this.
saw it, and I thought it was the funniest thing ever. I laughed so hard. I really did. I don't know what was wrong with me.
Like this-
I just thought it
he's
was
not
so
joking. He was
funny.
fucking,
I just
like-
saw it, and this loud ass like. And I just,
God, I was trying my best not to laugh. So
I
I'm
was just
sitting.
laughing so hard.
I'm
and
trying
the
to
worst
like
part
keep
is,
watching the screen.
in this class, there was like 6 people, so there was no hiding it. There was like maybe
There's
10.
maybe like 5 people or 4.
I mean, at the time, at least, at most we have like 10 people in that classroom.
10,
Well, there's
2. Wait, hold on. 1. You
2,
keep telling your story. 1.
okay. Anyway, I was just laughing so hard. It was for some reason. It wasn't even if it was like me watching the video by myself, I might have been like, that's I would have done a little giggle,
Disappear all the time.
and I might have been like, that was a messed up thing to laugh at.
That was not a giggle. That was.
I know but if I was by myself, I'd be like I'd be like, that's a messed up thing to laugh at anyway. And I watched a little video, I'd be like, that was inspirational. But because I was in class, I was like, you shouldn't laugh at that. You really shouldn't be
And that
laughing
really
at that.
fucking
In a
worked you up.
classroom setting especially, that's awful. That is a terrible thing to do. And for some reason, saying that to myself, that's supposed to make you not laugh, right? Thinking about how
No,
much of a
that's
terrible-
gonna make you laugh. You're
terrible
like, don't
person
do it,
you
don't
are.
do it, don't do it.
But if you think about how much of a terrible person you are, you're like, well, I gotta stop laughing. But that made me laugh harder, and it was just the funniest thing.
And I don't think my like desperate attempts to not laugh really helped you out because you were
And
like,
I held my head down. I just like covered my eyes, and I just had to wait out the storm.
from my point of view,
And-
there's just this little red man with orange hair, like face as red as a tomato, just going, just trying not to like let out loud laughs. So like you were letting out like little squeaks. You're like, those like. You were doing that, and our like one of the kids behind us just kind of like gave me a side eye and then smiled because he knew it was
Smiled a little
funny.
bit. He thought it was funny too.
And like he
Well,
laughed
he
the
didn't think-
entire video. That entire video was like at least 10 minutes long, and he did not stop the entire time. Didn't even show the guy. You didn't even get to see him use like he was using like a unicycle
I
or
heard
something.
he was like playing sports.
Yeah, he'd like hit the ball with his head. I swear, if you saw
Truly-
that, you would have. It would have been over for you. I'm kind of thankful you just kept your head
Truly an inspirational man, and I was just dying.
down. And this man, honestly, he has a lot to deal with.
Like, he overcame a lot.
The
Like,
moral of the story
genuinely.
was he overcame depression itself, and he did a lot for himself. And I think
despite his lack of limbs,
despite his inability to walk or grab, that man has not jerked himself off, and I feel for him.
this man gets
Elvis, not so much. He's sitting there
Meanwhile,
going,
me. and apparently I didn't see this. Obviously, Pacey says that our teacher was just like
he looked
looking
up,
at me.
looked at Elvis, looked back down, looked back up, and then just did not stare at us for the rest of the video. Like I kept an eye on him too. Like I made eye contact with him. And Elvis, on the other hand, just holding his head down, trying his best.
Worst part is I wasn't even wearing. My outfit was like loud that day. Like it was a yellow leather jacket. Like I couldn't even like blend in.
Every time you're like moving your arm.
Oh, I don't mean the noise it was making.
No,
I just
it was
mean,
a loud jacket.
I meant like loud, like
it was
in,
obnoxious. I hated it.
Like the color, like
yeah.
Like,
so everyone knew. So everyone's
blend
like
in that classroom.
Bumblebee over there's laughing, and you're like, oh, not no.
I'm thinking it's not funny. It's not. I was thinking to myself.
You could have played it off like you're crying if Mr.
That's what I was thinking.
White's
I was like,
Elvis, are you laughing?
No. I was like, if he says anything, I'm just gonna say that I'm crying.
Oh, and then you would have said it like you're laughing. You're like, I'm crying.
I'm crying. Look
at him. Oh man, I had like a headache too, so I was like, I was in a mixture of. I was like, man,
like.
And like when you see someone else laughing that hard, you want to laugh. So I'm like holding my laugh in. I'm trying to watch the video while maintaining eye contact with everyone else in the room because my friend is sitting here laughing at a man with no arms or legs.
Man.
This poor guy looking down at the ground with a spot like a black and white spotlight shooting on him, and he's looking down. He has no limbs, and Elvis goes. Teacher's pissed off.
He is not happy.
But you said he talks to you normally, so that's fine.
I mean, he doesn't treat me any different. It's not like he
probably thought it was funny too. He probably had a good laugh before that class. He was like, "That's funny. That's funny. That's funny shit."
I like under normal I don't think it shouldn't be funny. I think I'm just a
Look, we laughed at fucked up shit.
I'm a fucked up little man.
We laugh at
That's why I laugh at it.
That's why no one laughs at our jokes.
A normal person would just look at it and be like, "Wow, that guy has a really rough life.
That guy has it hard," and I feel for him.
But I see it. I go.
You know, there's two types of people in this world. There's this, you know, ones that go, man, I really feel for this guy. He has a hard time.
He's got a lot to go through.
You know, every day he can't wipe himself.
How's he?
He
bidet.
Yeah.
Yes. That's the only logical conclusion.
What if it shocks him and he falls off the toilet? Help! Help!
No,
the woman comes running in. Oh, doo-doo ass! God damn, you didn't get it clean all the way. It shocked me. I didn't expect it.
Come on.
You think I'm gonna help you up? The fucking penis out on the floor and shit.
Stinking. Dude, damn.
Shuts the door. Leaves him facing down.
Just like crying into the floor like.
But I had to think
here
for
we
a
are,
second.
Still making fun of him.
Yeah, I had to think about it for a second. You're like bidet, and I was like, that's a big word. Let me think. That's a toilet that shoots water up your crack.
Yeah.
Oh man, this podcast is like really good.
It's
actually good. We have some good laughs in here.
A few good goofs.
Why are we always at our best when we're tired?
I don't know.
I have a lot.
Why am I
I have
always
a
at
lot
my
of
best when I'm hanging up, dude?
I have a lot to work on. There's gonna be. EP Media is gonna have a lot coming out soon.
A lot.
I just gotta work on it. We're gonna be getting our own place soon, so videos will be more frequent eventually. But for now, we're just working our best to get.
This is what you get. You get to hear me regale stories to you of me laughing hysterically at a poor crippled person in front of my teacher and the entire class.
He's not crippled. He doesn't have any arms or legs to be crippled with. He's just armless and legless.
Yeah.
Yeah. People walk up and they're like, "Do you need a hand?" He's like, "I could also use an arm." What do you?
Don't worry about it. I almost said some. I'm not gonna say it.
What? You gotta say it.
Fucking tumbleweed head. Can you think the wind blows too hard? He rolls around.
Whoa!
It's like somebody come get me.
Take your hand off. No one's gonna get mad about that. But like,
it's mean. He's gonna meet us one day. He's gonna be like, "Yeah, I heard your little podcast. You think that's fucking funny?"
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I'm not paying attention at first. I'm just like, "Huh?"
You're like, "Oh, what are you?" You're like push out of shock. You're just gonna like push him over. He's gonna fall flat on his back and be like, "That was really fucked up." And you're like, don't come at me, man.
Don't come at me like that.
You need a hand or an arm or some legs.
You look like you use a hand and a couple other things.
Spit on his forehead. Hock a loogie on his forehead. We're horrible. We're horrible people. Holy shit.
Yeah, we're just really making hypotheticals about making fun of a poor crippled person.
What's he gonna do? Get up?
You can't say that. You cannot. Someone's gonna listen back on this and be like, like.
So we're gonna have one fan that's watched every single one of our videos and podcasts, and he's gonna have no arms or legs, and he's gonna watch this one, and he's gonna be like, "Listen to all of our stories. Did you just shit?" He's gonna watch all of our. He's gonna watch this entire thing and be like, "This is really funny." And then there was this man with no arms or legs, and he's gonna be like me. This is gonna be so inspirational, and
I get to hear my heroes talk about my situation.
And then Elvis started laughing at the guy. He looked so sad,
laughing hysterically.
He's
just like, what?
Oh. And then I say, and then I say the
gonna
whole.
Be like scouring through all our stuff to look for stuff to like cancel us with. They'll be like,
"There's a lot here." Jesus
Christ!
Christ!
Like,
maybe they want to be canceled. They don't want to do this anymore.
I don't even know if I could do it. Like they're just so blatant with it. I don't even know if bringing this to light would do anything. I think that everyone knows. Like what am I even supposed to do?
Maybe I'll comment, "You guys are bad." We reply with cope.
Cope.
Oh man, this is a long podcast.
Is it? How long?
2 hours.
How long?
Look at the time. It's gone. No, this isn't 2 hours. We're like,
yeah. See,
we're an hour and 30 minutes in.
Fucking liar.
We're halfway there. All right, I think that's
enough. That's enough.
Okay, let's do a checklist. We talked about a few stories that we needed to get out. We talked about being sick.
We talked about we were sick.
Childhood stories.
Childhood story.
That lasted a good while.
I laugh at
we
bully. Let's face it. We bully a poor disabled man
with no arms or legs. Going through this, he has life rough enough as is, and I just walk up and I just think it's the funniest shit you walk
I've
up,
ever
you
seen.
say, "Got your nose." He gets so shocked, he falls over.
A terrible person.
Can't get up. He's like, "Oh, they took my nose." Oh.
Yeah.
But no one's there to plug his nose for him. So it's just normal talking. He's just like, "They took my nose." It's like, sure doesn't sound like it. You gonna pinch my nose for me? Ooh, no.
No, I don't want to touch.
No, I don't. It's just a Mexican. No, I don't want to touch.
I don't want to touch.
I don't want to touch. No. You can be good handbag.
Can't say that. So I laugh at the disabled,
and I bully.
Class. And outside of class, Pacey sends all his terrible.
Dude,
shit,
I'm like on it tonight. You can't be like, let's record a podcast and me have to wait till my parents go to bed.
He's just really just on his
A game, dude. That's what that's called.
Yeah, just bullying people. Your Honor, all these things Pacey said, it's just a little bit of trolling.
Your Honor, did you not laugh?
Did you?
No, I did. Exactly.
Did you not laugh? Did you laugh?
No, I didn't.
Exactly.
No, it's like, okay, Exhibit A. Play it back. It's just me going,
I want to kill the president.
No, it's going to go, what's he going to do? Get up? He goes, he does like the extended like mouth thing, trying not to smile. He's like, the defendant's just him. He's sitting there going, you got to be kidding me.
You're shitting me right now. Are you serious?
Are you, Your Honor.
Your Honor, look at me. Look at me.
He goes, do you have tiny little stubs coming out of your arms? Are they trying to grow back?
He's just like, Your Honor, look at me. And he's just like,
I can't. Just,
oh, God. Say, what do you want? What is it? What do you want to say?
Guilty. just smacks the gavel. Just guilty.
Guilty, but funny. God,
actually, you know what? Innocent. Keep doing what you're doing.
Guilty of being the funniest people I've ever heard.
Why don't you go cry? He looks at the little man. Why don't you just go cry? Cope?
Cope? Cry about it.
Looks at us.
He's like, Your Honor, cope. Your Honor, please cope.
Instead of saying like,
let's close it out by Trump talking about quirked up white boys, huh?
I wasn't done yet, but I wasn't done with my bit. But
this is an hour and a half long.
I wasn't done with mine.
Okay, finish your bit.
No, it's too late.
Your funny bit.
I don't remember what it was about. I was on a roll, and then you cut me off by talking about a quirked up white boy
busting it down,
sexual style.
Yeah.
As if he was, goated with the sauce, which I don't think is the case. Because I don't think because there's no way a quirked up white boy busting it down sexual style is going to be goated with the sauce. I don't think that's I don't. Look,
There you have it,
Trump. Just one-on-one. No one else is here. The press is not here. It's just me and you.
Just kicked him out. Yeah.
Hey.
So you want to sit there and tell me?
No. I want to tell you
Exactly.
that he's out there doing his thing.
You see him?
What's he doing?
He's out there. There he is. Oh, there he goes. Oh, he's has one quirked up white boy. He's busting it down. And sexual style.
And you're telling me that he's not goated with the sauce? Is that what you're saying?
That's what you're saying. You're telling me he's not goated with the sauce. You want to say he's not goated with the sauce?
No, that was him. Hi.
Hey.
Hi.
Hey.
He's not goated with the sauce.
You want to sit there. You want to tell me he's not goated with the sauce.
He's not. Look, he's
you
not.
Listen to yourself. You sound ridiculous.
He's not even busting it
look
down.
At him.
Sexual
Look at him.
style.
He's out there. He's out there.
What's he
right
doing?
now.
He's dry humping. He's dry humping the air.
He's quite quirked up. He's busting it down. Sexual style.
He's not.
That is goated with the sauce. If I have ever seen it. Boy, that's great. That's fantastic.
Hey, Trump.
Look at him.
Trump.
He's like a professional.
Trump. Listen to me.
What are you saying to me? Look me in the eye when I'm talking to you. You want to say he's not goated with the sauce? Frankly, that's despicable.
That's one issue with you is you never listen to any of these people. Trump, shut the hell up. Listen to me.
You're exactly what's wrong with this country. Look, this unbelievable.
And you're telling me, hey, I'm fucking talking. Okay?
Ooh, I'm real scared.
Ooh, I have a gun. I have a gun.
How can we, as a nation...
Shut up. That's what you sound like. Okay? He is not... That quirked up white boy out there?
Goated with the sauce, absolutely.
He's not goated with the sauce. Yeah, I said it. What now what? What are you going to do? You going to cry? You going to cry? Is that what you're going to do?
How can we, as a nation...
That was not English. Try.
How can we, as a nation of quirked up white boys, how can we unite if we cannot agree that we are all goated with the sauce?
Is he quirked up?
He's quite quirked up. He's busting it down.
Is he busting it down? Sexual style. Even. As if he was goated with the sauce.
And
you know what? Trump? Look at me.
What do you want? Ooh, kill him. Ooh, kill him.
Ooh, kill him.
Ooh, kill him. Ooh, kill him. Ooh, kill him.
Ooh, get gunshot. Killed him.
Ooh, killed him.
Look at him go. Look at him. He's doing it again.
Look at him. The other one. He's getting it. Ooh, he's busting it down. Ooh, that's sexual style. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, vote for me.
He's just out of breath. It's just a little man just out of breath.
Calm down. Breathe. You've worked hard for this. There you go. Ooh.
All right, that's the end of the podcast.
Vote for me. I'm just kidding. We don't actually vote for me. Elvis down.
Wait, he can actually come back, can he?
Yeah, because he only did one term.
Yeah.
He's gonna come back. He's gonna get on the stage and be like, "I'd like to confirm the rumors. I am in fact a quirked up white boy. I am known to bust it down sexual style, and I am in fact goated with the sauce." And crooked Hillary, he's not even gonna be going up against Hillary Clinton anymore.
She's just sitting there going.
She's just in the audience. She's like, "I'm not even running. Shut up."
Trump, I'm not even running again.
She wants to say that
Trump.
that I'm not goated with the sauce. That's despicable.
You're not.
That is everything against this country stands for. Shut up.
No.
Woman.
I'm a quirky white girl.
Woman.
Busting it down sexual style.
Woman. And everyone's saying this. Woman.
He just keeps pointing. Oh my god.
Woman. It's white boy summer. Shut up.
Sound like Obama at the end there.
It's white boy summer. Shut up.
What? Yeah, no. End of the podcast.
I'm doing the Obama impression.
If you like my voice, make sure to.
If you hate my voice,
make sure to subscribe.
Make sure to still subscribe. I don't care if you hate
like
my voice.
the video.
You don't have a choice.
Share the video to all your friends so they can hear my voice.
Walk up to your friends and show them this video in its entirety. Stand there.
I want you to I want you
entire hour and a half.
Yeah, I want you to be like, watch this funny video of two grown ass men
sitting in a room
making fun of
crippled people,
and talking about quirked up white boys, busting it down, sexual style.
Perhaps even goated with the sauce.
As if they were goated with the sauce, because there's no perhaps about it. It's just a matter
I'm gonna
of
say as if they're not, as if they could not be goated with the sauce.
that is a possibility, but
That is impossible.
there's
That
about
is
a 95.
impossible.
There's no that means that there's a 95% chance that they are goated with the sauce, and a 5% chance that they are not. Now the odds of that, Elvis, are insane. That is crazy. Now if you take the statistics and you look outside and you look at that field right there, you see that quirked up white boy.
You see a field of 100 quirked up white boys all busting it down
100?
sexual style. That's 5 whole quirked up white boys you want to say aren't goated with the sauce. If you see a field full of 100 quirked up white boys and you see them all busting it down sexual style, you're gonna say they're all goated with the sauce. You're gonna sit there and you're gonna lie to me. You're gonna say 95%. You disgust me.
So that one right there is goated with the sauce. It's just some kid like just moving his arms around while everyone else is like, yeah. What about that one right there? It's just dead. It's just a dead guy.
Oh, I gotta give him some props. At least he came out.
He hasn't. You haven't gave them any water.
Ooh, kill him.
He's dead.
Ooh, killed him.
He's dead. He's been dead.
Ooh, I killed him.
You're a horrible person.
I am. Had I